Look at an airplane window, not the view outside, the shape of the window itself. It's not square, not rectangular. It's round, or more accurately, oval. Now think about this. Buildings have square windows, cars have square windows. Almost everything we designed uses straight edges. So why are airplane windows different? Is it just design? Or is there a reason that could actually mean the difference between safety and disaster? Because this small design detail exists for a very serious reason. In the early days of aviation, airplane windows weren't round at all. They were square, just like the windows you see in buildings. And at first, everything seemed fine. Planes flew, passengers traveled, no problem. But then something strange started happening. In the 1950s, a new type of airplane called the Havilland Comet entered service. It was one of the world's first commercial jet airliners. Fast, modern, revolutionary. But within a short time, several of these aircraft began breaking apart mid-air, without warning, completely unexpectedly, and no one understood why. At first, engineers were confused. The planes were well built, the materials were strong, so what was causing these catastrophic failures? After intense investigation, they discovered something shocking. The problem wasn't the engines or the wings, it was the windows. More specifically, the shape of the windows. Square windows create something called stress concentration. Here's what that means. When an airplane flies at high altitude, the cabin is pressurized. The air inside pushes outward against the aircraft's body, constantly, with every flight. Now imagine that pressure reaching a sharp corner, like the corner of a square window. Instead of spreading out evenly, the force builds up at that point. Over time, tiny cracks begin to form in those corners, and with repeated flights, those cracks grow, until one day, the structure fails. That's exactly what happened. The square windows created weak points in the aircraft, points where stress concentrated again and again, until the metal couldn't handle it anymore. Engineers needed a solution, something that would eliminate those dangerous stress points, and the answer was surprisingly simple: remove the corners. Rounded windows don't have sharp edges, which means pressure spreads evenly around the entire shape. No weak points, no stress buildup in one place, just smooth distribution of force. This small change made a huge difference. After switching to rounded windows, those structural failures disappeared. And since then, nearly every airplane in the world has used the same design. Rounded windows also bring other benefits. They're stronger, more resistant to cracking, and better at handling the constant cycles of pressure during flights. Because every time a plane takes off and lands, the cabin pressurizes and depressurizes again and again and again over thousands of flights. That's a lot of stress on the aircraft's body. So even small design improvements matter. And in this case, a simple change in shape helped make air travel much safer. So the next time you sit by an airplane window and look out at the sky, take a second to notice the shape of the window itself, because that smooth, rounded edge isn't just for design. It's there to prevent something you never want to experience: structural failure in midair. Sometimes the smallest details are the ones keeping everything together. If this surprised you, give the video a like. Share it with someone who's sat next to an airplane window, and subscribe for more surprising explanations behind everyday things.